All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. And this morning, our HTV crew, Jen Hollahan, Richard Toops, went over and caught up with Senator Mike Fesi. Always good to catch up with the senator, especially when they're having a golf tournament. And but even though they're relaxed, we were able to talk some policy with them. They caught up with Big Mike. Let's listen in.
Good morning, everyone. We're out here at my second annual tournament. We had a pretty good turnout this morning. We had 17 teams. We got right at 28 teams for this evening, this afternoon's flight. So we turned out to have a good day. I was a little worried about the weather in the early days of last week, and we turned out having a beautiful day for our event today. For anybody who wants to come out, we got a lot of food getting cooked. We got a crew from South Lafourche, Frank Boré and his group, and we got Big Mike and his team, and got a bunch of stuff going on, and just appreciate everybody coming out and having a good time. Well, we want to jump into what we just finished up with our session last week. We did our redistricting, and I'm pretty sure we did the best we could on all the maps. I know some people are not completely happy with what we came out with, but we did the best we could with what we had to work with. According to my district, what was rough on my district, we've lost 10,000 people in the last 10 years, and so we had to do a little bit of movement around there, but pretty much kept my district whole, and we added a couple other precincts to it to get my numbers up, and I think it's really a good thing. Just want to thank everybody for another great turnout for an annual golf tournament. So just hopefully we'll have plenty more in the future, and I appreciate everybody's help. Thank y'all so much.
So we had a great weekend in Lafourche this weekend. Our first two parades kick off with the crew of Shaka and the crew of Ambrosia and Thibodaux. Had beautiful weather for it all weekend. King and Queen Shaka and King and Queen Ambrosia rolled through the streets of Thibodaux. Great crowds along the way. I think everybody was geared up after the year off from Mardi Gras. So it was great to see everybody on the crowds over the weekend this weekend. We have another big weekend coming up this weekend with Cronus and Cleophas in Thibodaux again on Sunday. We have the crew of Apollo rolling on Lockport. Then we're going to wrap it all up Mardi Gras Day with the crew of Chupic, the crew of Gaines, and then as well as the crew de Couillon, which is kind of the new parade down in the streets of Golden Meadow. Kind of a group that formed after Hurricane Ida, since a lot of the other Down the Bayou crews did not roll because of damage to their float dens and stuff. But we're going to enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend. I think it'll be a little bit colder, but we're going to get through it. And a beautiful day today, a little windy for Big Mike's classic golf tournament. Big Mike has been a huge friend of Lafourche and Terrebonne throughout the years in his run. A big session going on now with redistricting before they start out. So we're very proud of the work that he's done, and we're just here to support him, play a huge round of golf, and hopefully hit him straight.
Lawrence Dehart here. Most people wondering what am I doing here instead of at the food bank. Believe it or not, I get a chance to talk to business leaders and in the community, and we get a chance to judge what's going on in the business world, and we make new friends out here, and we work as a coalition out here to see about getting Terrebonne and Lafourche back on its feet, and hopefully we can do things that'll actually make me less busy. So Big Mike has been a fan of the food bank well before he got into politics. His wife even sat on a board well before all this, and he's been a good friend and a good supporter of the food bank, and he is like family to me. And so I get a chance to be a citizen for a day, and so I'm just here on my own accord and seeing what we can do to help make Terrebonne and Lafourche better and let this recovery come back. And we still got a long ways to go, but working with businesses in this community like today, we can put together little pieces that make a big part of this community.
Hello, I'm Spud McConnell coming to you live from the beautiful Ellendale Country Club. We are here for Big Mike Fesi's big golf classic here. Like I said, I'm Spud. I'm number one because we all know what number two is. So this is an event, actually, oh look, they got the axe throwing guy. All the men are up there trying to show how macho they are, and the only ones that ever hit the target are all the women. Go figure. I guess they all want to be rabbis. But we're out here enjoying this beautiful day with the sunshine. They got delicious food, cooked by a lot of people. I know Big Mike's Barbecue is over there. And all of this is to help keep Mike Fesi in the Senate, because we need Mike Fesi in the Senate, because if we didn't have Mike Fesi in the Senate, we wouldn't have Mike Fesi in the Senate. And that's the kind of stuff that needs to happen to keep this parish going good, because he's done a lot for this parish even before he got into the Senate. So do yourselves and me a favor, me, Spud, #1, support Mike Fesi.
All right, there you have it from Ellendale Country Club. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more. Don't go away.